My name is Kavita Melwani, and I am a multi-certified intuitive success coach. I want to personally welcome you to Aligned and Soulful Success, where we empower soulful empaths, sensitives, and conscious leaders to confidently align with their purpose and opulently shine their light without the hustle. Together, we will explore challenges and real implementable solutions so you can step into your unique purpose and shine. It is possible to bridge the success that you already have with the truest, soulful, mystical parts of yourself. Are you ready to rise up? Then listen in. Are you just plain exhausted, feeling a little bit burnt out? Well, I've been hearing this over and over again from clients and really have been feeling a little bit more tired than usual and started to think about what could be causing this. Now, first of all, we have been through a long 3 years of ups and downs. The first year, 2020 of this was this feeling of uncertainty, unknowing, lack of safety. I just remember the first time that I went to a grocery store and how stressed I was and how, wearing masks and gloves and cleaning everything. And, it's like we were at this high level of stress for a long time. And then things would, it looks like things are opening up, and then they'd close. And then I don't want to even address about all the other things happening, right? So there were lots of things. And then 2022 happened. For many people, 2022 was the year that they were waiting for. People were ready. Like, we were all tired, and I'm sure you were too, of being inside, not traveling, not doing the things that we want to do, and not being with people, right? We're social beings, even introverts, right? We do need to be around other people. So this year, there was this almost like running start that I've seen for a lot of people, where it was like, okay, just business as usual, and actually more. Like, let's do more. And there's this frenzied need to make up for whatever they felt was lost in the last couple of years. And it was insidious because it was kind of an unconscious process for so many. And those of us that became conscious of it started to step back, make more conscious choices, and are starting to question how we want to live moving forward. This is the perfect opportunity now, with the year ending and the new year beginning, to really look and think about what is causing your exhaustion and burnout, and what do you want to create next year. So I talk about creating a conscious vision, right? Otherwise you create from your unconscious conditioning, from your subconscious mind. And that subconscious conditioning comes from childhood and can be reinforced over and over again because our brain has a confirmation bias. So whatever we believe, we will look for evidence that that is true. And this is often like an unconscious, subconscious process. It's not something that we actively think about, okay? And so if there's this idea that the life needs to be a certain way, then we're going to find confirmation that that's true, okay? And so one of the reasons for the burnout is this roller coaster. And then I've noticed something else. So in the next couple of episodes, I want to talk about some things that might be contributing to your burnout, besides the fact that we've been through a really kind of tumultuous time. And we were on high alert and fight and flight mode for a long time. And then the frenzy of wanting to do the things, okay? So there's a sense of burnout. And so the burnout I want to talk about today is the burnout that comes from feeling like you need to do it all on your own. And even so, that maybe it comes from comparison. Maybe it comes from seeing others and thinking, well, they figured it out and they're doing it, so I can just do that. Or it's some conditioning that, when you ask for help, it could mean a lot of different things. Maybe it means that you're helpless. Maybe it means that you're bothering someone. Whatever it is for you, there's a reason that you're not maybe asking for help, but going beyond that, because I had a podcast episode on asking for help a few weeks ago. What I'm talking about is actually even maybe hiring a mentor, hiring support in your business, anything like that, where you might think, well, I can figure it out. I mean, you can literally go into a search engine, put in something, and you will get so many options, right? You can go into any social media channel and look up things, and you will get lots of options, right? People look up videos and how-tos, and I know a lot of people are learning on the short form videos right now. They're learning strategies and techniques and all of that. So I'm not saying that you can't learn how to do something without a mentor, without support, okay? What I'm saying is that why are you doing it the harder, longer way instead of in a way that can get you to where you need to faster? Because with the right mentor, you can shorten that path, okay? And so there's a hesitation, right, to that investment into some time, energy, and money into a mentor. And so that is contributing to your exhaustion, especially if you're an entrepreneur or want to be an entrepreneur. And so then going beyond hiring a mentor, hiring support and help, right? It's often said that we wait till we're too busy to train someone to do the work that we need support with, right? And so then we wait super long. And then when it's time and we really need someone, we often will go and we'll hire help and then not have the ability to properly train the person and communicate with the person and get them to understand how you would like things done. And then person leaves, or you hire someone else, or you think, oh, well, maybe I'm not meant to have someone. It's too hard to have someone. I'll just do it myself. Okay, so that's another thing that can happen. But really looking for support in your business before you actually need it, right? When you're on the verge of needing that support is a great time to hire someone, to, if it's a contractor or a project based or someone to help support you with your business, because doing it all yourself is a recipe for exhaustion and burnout. And you could do that in the beginning, and then after a while, it's just going to be too much, right? And it can be a reason that, unfortunately, many people give up in their entrepreneurial journey. So as you're thinking about the year ahead and what you want to create, okay, you must spend the time and really examine what you want so you can create a vision for next year consciously, and then look at who you can hire maybe to help you with that, who can support you through that process. And maybe it's not a person that you actually invest in their course, program, mentoring, or their business who, can help you create some things for your business. But maybe it's even just other business owners or other friends or family or people that are in your life that have skills that, for them to do something that you need done will take 10 minutes, but if you do it, you'll have to figure it out. So it'll probably end up taking like an hour, right? So it is a way that you can get into a trap of, I can do it myself. So, I can tell you about the external part of this and what you should do and what could help you. But really, to move forward, spending some time and thinking about what it means to you when someone is a person that gets help all the time for everything, right? So I'm taking it to the extreme, okay? So when you think of someone that's always asking for help, And all of that, then what do you do? What do you think of that person? What are the thoughts that come? What are the feelings that come when someone is constantly asking for help? And your perception of that person is what you don't want people to think of you. You're assuming that. And so that's part of what's stopping you from moving forward in asking for help. That's a little simplified way to start the process at uncovering what's stopping you, right? And there's obviously more steps to that process, but I want you to leave with some insight, some way to start to look at this in a different way. I want you to look at when you think about how tired you are or burnt out you're feeling, look beyond just what you're doing in a day. Look and see what are your thoughts and feelings about what you have to do and where you can ask for help. Where can you shorten the path? Often people wait till they're almost ready to give up, and then they look out for support. So as you plan your year ahead, really think about what you want, who can help you with that, and how you can move forward, being better and moving and creating your desires. And more importantly, impacting the world. The world needs more people like you, more conscious, sensitive, empathic souls, so that we can be a more connected world. So take good care. Until next time, bye. Thank you for joining us for Aligned and Soulful Podcast. To view the show notes and all the links that I mentioned in today's episode, please visit alignedandsoulfulpodcast.com. That's also where you can download my free gift, which is an abundance visualization and exercise to help you unlock your abundance. And so also before you go, make sure you subscribe to the podcast so that you can receive new episodes right when they're released. You can subscribe right now in the app that you're listening to this podcast on. And thank you again for joining me for Aligned and Soulful. This is Kavita Milwani. I will see you next time. Until then, take good care. Bye.